Hey y'all, why have we spent the last week going over tables? Why do we use tables? What's the use? Why? I'm getting ready to answer that right now. Okay, divers, here we go. So, why have you been talking about tables all week, Deadpool? What's the big deal? I don't get it. They're old school, they're old fashioned, they're useless. They're not useless, they're very easy. One thing I know, if I drop my dive table, it's still gonna work. Batteries aren't gonna go dead, and I can use a piece of scratch paper and a pencil, and I can continue having a great day at diving. But it doesn't mean they're the end all be all. They're not the final answer. But with all the research and everything that's been done with dive tables, it's given us another tool. So when we do our dive calculations here for the dive tables, our calculations as we're computing our dive, guess what? There's more stuff that does that now. We have dive computers because there are some important assumptions that are made using dive tables. One is that you're doing a square dive, that you're going straight from the surface, next second you're on the bottom. Then you're going to remain in the bottom the whole time, and then you're making an ascent, okay? In fact, there's some things you don't use for the dive tables. You're not calculating your ascent or descent times. They're just assumed. So what happens if we had something that monitored our depth and, how long we were at those depths and did the calculations for you while you're there? So instead of going down and realizing, I'm going down, I'm having a hard time clearing my ear, so I gotta go up a little bit. Then I go down, I'm going down. See all these little calculations are happening? I even go a little deeper. I didn't know it got that deep. I come back up. We come over here, I'm going around. There's a sea turtle right here, yay. And then I make a safe ascent up to there. What's this? This is much different. How are you gonna calculate this with a dive table? You're not going to be able to, not unless you're going to be doing math and doing constant record keeping the whole time you're down. So that's what the dive computers do for you. They keep a constant right there, so they can actually monitor your actual dive instead of this planned square dive, which is not very realistic. The app of the table, it does allow you some safety factors in there, but again, it's not super realistic. This does. The computer does the calculations for you all the way through during your whole dive, and it gives you your NDL, which is your no decompression limit. Recreational diving, I teach no decompression diving. So this is very important. So you'll get down here and your computer will tell you how long you can stay down there safely and then do a safe ascent. And as you get down here, you realize, well, I've got 8 minutes here. I get up here and I've got 14 minutes. Why? Because your depth changed, your dive changed. The amount of nitrogen you're taking in a body has changed. So between watching your computer for your no decompression limit and watching your air pressure, which your computer can do for you as well. And another thing your computer can do for you, it can monitor your ascent rate. I know my computer, if I'm coming up just a little faster than it likes, it starts beeping at me. That's fine. I like all sorts of backups. Instead of trying to figure out I'm at 23 feet, I need to ascend 30 feet a minute. It's 1 foot every 2 seconds, or no faster than my smallest bubble. I also have this thing next to me is going neener, neener, neener if I'm going up too fast. Hope this helps. I'm going to post an article that tells a lot about the algorithms that are behind a lot of the major computers that are on the market. I bet most of the divers out there don't know the algorithms or computers use. That's fine. I want you to know because a smart diver is a safer diver, all right? And that's what I want. What's your adventure?